let's jump straight into Nightwish, the Phantom of the Opera. Now, this was a musical composed by Andrew Lloyd Webber back in the 80s, wasn't it? And probably some of his best work. I mean, it's epic, it's cinematic, it's perfect for Nightwish to take on, and with Tarja's vocals especially, I think she's going to really do an incredible job of this. She has such an operatic voice, such projection, so I really think they're going to do an amazing job with this one. Let's jump straight in and have a listen.
Which calls to me and speaks my name, and do I dream again? For now I find the phantom of the opera is here inside my mind.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The dynamic between the two of them is just sensational, isn't it? It's... I knew this would be a perfect piece for Nightwish to take on, and they've kept the operatic, the power, you know, the sort of classical elements to it, but they've infused it with metal, haven't they? They've infused it with this hard driving rock, and it fits so well. I mean, the intervals in Phantom of the Opera, they're all kind of chromatic and sometimes dissonant and strange, and it fits perfectly for metal. And I love the two of these guys going back and forth on the vocals. It's such a great, like, performance, isn't it? You know what I mean? It feels like you're at a musical and you're kind of seeing them not just sing, but kind of like act it, you know what I mean? They're putting passion and just genuine, like, just love into everything they're singing here. But I love the inclusion of the metal, how they've got that in there, and just really it's given it that next level of, like, power. Did you hear how high he went up then with that, like, that kind of raspy scream? That was such a nice harmony between the two of them, and the two tones of their voices. It's just making such a full wall of sound, isn't it? Man, I'm really, really into this. I absolutely love this. David said there is no better rendition of Phantom than this one, I promise you. Mate, I believe you. I've never heard anything that's like grabbed me to this extent. I mean, I do love the musical, I love the soundtrack, but having this kind of this as I say, this kind of metal infusion into it is really taking it to another level. And I love how kind of playful they're being with it. They're having fun on stage. They're very relaxed, you know. That I think that adds, you know, that just it adds that kind of involvement with the audience, that like we're all kind of in this together and we're all having fun, you know. The drums are really adding a new level of dynamic to this piece, because like with the sort of halftime bits and stuff, it kind of, you kind of get locked into different phases of it. It makes it more dynamic and different throughout. You know what I mean? With just those changes in the rhythm, it's kind of keeping you engaged in different ways. Obviously the vocals are keeping you engaged, the incredible keyboards, the guitar, everything is there, but the drums are really doing a lot to just kind of keep you moving and keep kind of resetting your like rhythm clock on what's going on, you know what I mean, and just keeping it fresh constantly. Oh my word. Wow. Phoenix there, finish. Now, to sing at that level in this forum is so impressive. This isn't a musical stage or an opera stage with acoustics and everything set up, designed to perform like this. This is a rock show, you know, like, is it open air and everything, and a massive crowd and like big lights in your face, the whole works, and that energy as well. Because usually if you're kind of performing this kind of operatic performance, like Tarja is, you're very still, you know. So to be able to kind of perform at that level, hitting those high notes, those insane high notes, and man, to do it like while performing and moving around like that is just phenomenal. There was not a note out of place here. It was just perfect. I loved the energy of it. I just loved how much they were feeling the music, and they just made it driving. You know what I mean? It was just unstoppable. I like what David said here in the chat. The lyrics, "Sing My Angel," are subbed for "Scream My Angel" for good reason. I love that. I love that. That's so cool. G5 from Marco, E flat 6 from Tarja. Insane. Insane. Wow. Wow. I absolutely loved that. And I love this flavor of Nightwish, you know, just when they're going for it like this. And you know, symphonic metal, isn't it? That's just, it's perfect description of what they do. You know, it's rich and full of all these kind of orchestral textures, but it is still metal. If you enjoy my reactions, do hit subscribe. That was Nightwish, Phantom of the Opera live. Insane.